Hi, I'm Eric Rattner, an account manager here at iAcquire. This week we're looking at inbound marketing, Chapter 13, how to pick and measure a PR agency. PR agencies are important to have because they can help build relationships and they can really interrupt print media. Two problems with PR agencies these days is that right now everybody is in PR. We have bloggers and all these journalists online, and everybody has their own blog, everybody's writing their own content. So that's basically what PR does. And also right now, PR doesn't have, they can't have proprietary relationships as they used to have because at any point, anybody can typically reach out to some of these news outlets and, have a contact and build a relationship. That being said, if you don't have, really people on your team who are digital citizens who have the reach that a PR agency would have, it's important to hire a PR agency. And basically, this chapter goes into what you need to do in order to pick a PR agency and how to measure that PR agency's success. Taking a look at how to pick a PR agency, there are basically three important things to take a look at and three filters that you should run the agency through. First, you should meet the team. Basically, when you go through the process, you're going to have a pretty fantastic salesperson, but it's also important to meet who you're going to be working with on a day-to-day basis. The salesperson may know a ton of information about PR and may know a lot about your business, but how will your immediate team work with you? Making sure that you can work with them well and that you know what you're going to be getting out of this process is very important. Second thing to do is take a look at the PR agency's website. Are they practicing what they're preaching? Do they have great inbound links from reputable sources? So are they just are they doing it on their own, or are they just telling other companies how to do it? Typically, an agency will say, oh, we don't have time to do this on our end. We don't have time to do this in-house because we focus so much time on our clients, but don't accept that answer. Make sure that the PR agency is doing what they're saying they're going to be doing for you. The last thing to do is take a look at client relationships and how the PR agency is managing client relationships. The book actually suggests reaching out to some of those clients, speaking with them, hearing about their experience, and making a decision based on that conversation you have. So that's the best way to pick a PR agency. The next step you want to do with a PR agency is figure out how you're going to track their progress. How are they going to be measured? One way of obvious measurement is the number of inbound links to your site, and there's a couple ways to do this. The book suggests using a tool called Website Grader. You can also use Open Site Explorer to just measure the number of inbound links coming into your site. That's obviously a metric to judge a PR agency by. The next way that you may also want to judge and measure your PR agency is based on brand mentions. Every time a PR agency writes an article about you and gets it published, they may not necessarily have a link to your site, but they may mention your brand name, which is still beneficial for the brand. So making sure that you're tracking this is important. And the way to track brand mentions would be searching Google using your brand name in quotations. And what you'll see is at the top of the results page, it'll say 1 of 10 results of 85,000. Having that number go up the 85,000 number go up is a way to track the number of brand mentions throughout Google. So those are 2 ways to track and measure your PR agency. Highly suggest reading this book and feel free to leave any comments if you have any questions. Thank you.